Alright, welcome back guys. So today we're going to look at making that stone quarry. So we can make our rich water. So our rock fragments is going to come from a stone quarry, which is concrete, electric mining drill, energy crystals, and fiber reinforced plastic. And that will give us our quarry. So let's go ahead and get it made. We should have most of the stuff on us to make it. Just got to figure out where, because that's the stone quarry 2. You would think the stone quarry 1 would be, okay, for some reason it's over here. Alright, so I need 30 concrete. I can grab that right here. I'm actually amazed I don't have some of it on me, which I need to get that changed over to one of these as well. And actually, no, I just thought about it. I want that thing completely full. And then we'll just set that like that. So it should always be making me concrete. We need some of those. We need some of these. And that'll make our stone quarry. And that is going to give us the rock fragments. And then that will get crushed down in a crushing factory. Go ahead and drop that back off in there, because we don't need it on us, along with that stuff that we don't need on us either. Alright, so we should have crushing factories up here, which again, I don't know if I actually set them to do the with boxes. That right there is the fiber maker. This should be the crushing factory. We'll just grab 4 of them, and they are, so if we need to build this more, we can. I just noticed that we had this over here. We need to put that in there. We need to set this for the used thorium. There we go. And then that, we should be able to use that purple provider, and that should force them to get put over there. Since we figured that out last time, it will do everything it can to empty this out. If I put that there, they should come and get it and put it right over there. And I really hate the fact that we can't put this on that chest. And yeah, you're not gonna like that. Let's see if a passive provider, if they'll pull from there. Put all that in there. Give me that. And then we will paste that right there, so they can come and get them. We should have a bot coming and picking one up, which it is, and bringing it up. And these guys are definitely dropping all of them off right there where we want them. So that is working perfectly. Now we do need to get something done with the uranium 233 that's going in there. I don't know if these guys are actually grabbing this or not. Like I said, I'm not great at using them. But that they've already got that one empty. Now they'll get that one empty, and we won't have to worry about moving that over there. And something's giving us trouble. Oh, they actually took out one of my turrets down there. I'm going to have to beef up the turrets there a little bit. Anyways, we need to go look at this stone quarry thing. Now that we have our crushing facilities. And where did the stone quarry get put? There it is. Alright, so this is a pretty good sized little monster here. And we're going to need to put this somewhere that we have room to mess around a little bit. So I think we're just going to sit it here for the moment. It needs fuel, which is a drill. So let's look and see. Why does FNEI not pick up that stuff? Alright, so we'll just search here. Drill. It's going to need titanium and fiberglass reinforced plastic. And we luckily have the fiberglass reinforced plastic right here. We don't have the titanium here. But we should be able to get some there pretty easily. Because we have our titanium right here. So let me just grab this. We'll bring this right on down along the side of this. It's kind of funny that they call this the fuel for this thing, since it's definitely not fuel. And yeah, I should leave that up, didn't I? Alright, and we can actually use where this is right here. So we want to put this somewhere that it can feed into there. And can I get a, yeah, long right handle reach there. And the only problem is we're not going to be able to feed directly into there like that. So we actually should just move this. Alright, so we want it one space off of there, about right there. So we're going to need this coming down right here. And then we can send this back over like that. And then we want this set for that drill recipe. I can go ahead and give it all of the titanium I already have on me. And then we can set this up like that. Feed that into there. And then we need that to feed into there. Alright. And it doesn't look like it eats those too awful fast. Now we need our crushing facility, which we can go ahead and put right there. And we want this to make us stone. And we'll have the stone come down, and this stone needs to be turned directly into crushed stone. And then for the rich, we're going to need crushed coal, which we luckily have right here. I do need to finagle this a bit. Let's fix this atrocious mess I have here. I never changed this from where the coal was originally. So this is going to be where the coal comes in. This is in case I have, that needs to go that way. This is in case I have any coal on me that I want them to take from me. And get rid of that and just leave it here. I want this set for coal, which I now have to come down over here because they just took it all out of my inventory and threw it over there because it didn't have somewhere to go. So now they can come back and get it and put it back in there. Although apparently these guys are idiots. They're going to put that right back in there. Stop taking it and put it over there. I hate when they do that. I think it's because I'm closer to it than I am to these. So it just wants to dump it there. That's why I need to hurry up and get that set so it has somewhere proper to put them. See, now it's going there. Okay. And then we also need to set this up so it can go that way. So we have coal going down our line there. So now, if we set up another one of these here for coal, that'll make the crushed coal. And then we can just do one of these for each of those. Put in one of them. And we can have the two of these come together on the same line. So now we just need to get our corrosive solution and a centrifuge. I think we already have a centrifuge box, or we said I think that we needed to do that. I think I said we needed to do that. Yeah, it's still in a wooden chest. Alright, so we're going to have to get a centrifuge, but we also need to get our corrosive thing right here. And I think I'm thinking we should have logistics bots deal with that. Take one over, bring one back. I think that's what we're going to do. I'm not positive, but I think. We might end up using a belt. Let me go ahead and, since we are here, let's go ahead and switch that out. Go ahead and put both of those in as well. And then we can do this. And we want to set the filter there. We want to set the filter there. And we want to set the filter there. We're going to tell this it is centrifuge, and we want less than, we'll just keep 50 of them on hand. Our heat exchangers, call it the same thing. And our turbines will tell 50 as well. Never know when we're going to need a lot more of them. We're not going to mess with the reactor because we have 18 of them. We should never need more of that. These are already done, except I haven't done the wiring for them, which we probably should do while we're here. That way, in case they ever need to drop them back off, they can. So this is the RoboPort. We should be good with keeping about 10 of those on hand, although it's got 20. And same for the charging station, which, by the way, I have put quite a few of these around the place. You can see that I have one right there, just so they can charge in these big open areas, so they're not having to go quite so far to get recharged. There's another one there. Oh, and while we're at it, we were just talking about the radars, which I should have radars being made somewhere up here. Did I never make radars? They may be back here close to the beginning. Drills, poles, miners, belts. Okay, well, it looks like I never made radars. So I'll go ahead and put one of those in later. Let's get back to our thing here. So we're going to need a centrifuge. I'm guessing we're probably going to need a few of these. So we'll go ahead and just put in one for the moment. Let's look in here. It says it's going to take 6, which I think is seconds. It should be somewhat quick. Now, if we put in a requester chest, which I never had them send them to me, so let's go ahead and put requester chest in here. I don't know that I need 50, but they stack to 50, so that'll be fine. And then we'll come over here and we'll put in switch that over. So it's off of the logistics one. And then we will need one of these. It'll drop them in there. And then we will also need a place to drop off, which we need to set this up with red wire so it's not filling that thing infinitely, because we don't want a butt ton of them. So we'll say if it's less than 20, that's a full stack of them, that should be fine. And this is where we're making them, and we're getting them in here, so we can put a requester chest here. Let's see, we don't want to change the power here, So we'll move it over to there. And we can do that. And for this one, we can request the empties. And we can set it for 20. It shouldn't matter because we're never going to have these put into anywhere. So that should work perfectly fine like that. Now if we do the opposite over here, and we put a storage chest, or no, we want the requester chest, which we're going to put here. We're going to put a line here, just in case, and it is going to request these corrosives and try to keep 20 of them on hand. And then we're going to do that. Go ahead and get rid of that for the moment. And then that will keep this going. And then it will output our coal, our rich stuff, and our empty one, which we can go ahead and have that come out over there, which we're going to put in one of these, and we're going to tell this to crush coal only to that side. We're going to have to get that off of there, and we're going to put in a storage chest. For right now, we'll put it there, and we're going to tell it that it can only have the empties. So as soon as they get put in there, they should pull them out. Oh, we need to change that to a filtered one. Filter insert. We need to first tell this to only grab those. And now did I end up with... No, I got some of these, but I didn't get the others. Okay. So now we want to bring this back up, not to there. And we want to put this back onto that line. And we're actually going to do this. Actually, you know what? We do this. We won't even have to worry about putting in anything because it'll never be able to drop it unless this needs it. Alright, so it looks like this crusher can go as fast as this can, but it's not going fast enough, which is fine. We can always add in another one. So we can do that. And then we can do we may end up needing to put more of these in, but for right now, we're just going to go with this and see if 2 of them are enough to keep that running. Now, why is that not waiting for source item? That's what it needs. Oh, I forgot. I have to do the other one first. Okay. Well, Oh, you're just a dork. Alright, so let's copy this one. And we'll put it in... actually, we could do that. We could just take... and copy this. Put it there. And then have that go like that. And that should work. They should bring me over one to put in there. But that should take care of that. And then we need... and this is not the most efficient way. I'm just trying to learn how all I want to do this right now. But now we need to use this to make those, and that's in a chemical plant. And it looks like it's rather quick. Alright, so we got a chemical plant here. And we need these fluids going up there to those tanks. So let's go ahead and just put it way over here. So we can do this, run it over. That filtered inserter should be quick enough to grab them whenever they come by, which it looks like it is. And then we can do this, put that off of there. We want this to make our rich water. Now we need a water line, which we so conveniently have right here. There we go. And now that is going to turn all that into rich water and dirty water. So now we just need to get those up there to where they are needed. So where on earth is Carmen Sandiego? Let's see. So we have rich water coming out here. So if I back that up just a little bit, I can bring the rich water into there. And bring that over into here. Bring it back to here. Because then I can bring it down to there, and I do not want that there. I'm gonna go there. And we'll do another one there. And the rich one needs to be over on this side. So we'll just do it like that. Put this down there like so. We can connect that there, 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 whoops, there, and then we need to connect this one over like so, and like that. Alright, and that takes care of all of that, even though we're not technically using this one for making that, because we don't have the, we don't even have a inserter to run that one, because we don't care about the stone one. It'll still keep our, we can still send our rich up through there, so this should now be empty of the rich. So now we need to connect to the dirty, which we can easily do that. I do this. I don't like these being on my road here. I'm going to have to move my road or jostle around those pipes a little bit at some point. I'm going to have this one come across. We can do it there. And then we can bring this one right down here. Yes, you're still going to be on my road, which I don't like because you're in my way. That'll keep that empty now. As long as we've got everything hooked up, which we do. Alright, so that'll keep that going. And it looks like this is doing perfectly fine with just that one. And it looks like the bots are keeping up with keeping the containers in here that it needs and keeping the empties out. So that looks good. Now, we may actually need to make a lot more of these. It looks like we're actually going down a little bit on our rich stuff, but let's look and see how this is doing so far with getting us. Oh yeah, look at that. Not anywhere near as much as we need, but it's definitely helping. So that means we should be able to put in more of these and more of all of this. Well, we definitely don't need another stone core. This one's doing great. And we can actually run probably 2 of these crushers off of 1 of these crushers. The drills are doing absolutely wonderful. I don't even know if we've used one up yet. It does look like it's probably going to take 2 of the centrifuges to run 1 of these at full power. So let me think here for a sec. We need, for raw material, we basically just need the titanium and the reinforced plastic, and then coal. It's the only thing we actually need to make this work. So I'm thinking we might just move this up here. We already have the titanium right there. We've got plenty of landfills. We can fill that in. We would just have to route up some of our reinforced plastic to there, which shouldn't be that big of a deal. Or we could leave the drill making stuff right here and just have the bots bring them back and forth, or bring them up there since we don't go through them that often. I think that would be a better idea. And then we've already got the coal running through here, so we just have to route it up like right here where we have it turn. We can put it up into this area. So I think that might be what I'm going to do. Give me a minute. I'm going to try to rework this and I'll be right back with you. Actually, hold on. Before I do that, I just noticed we only actually have 1 of these running. We need to get the other 2 of these running, and we may not need to make more. We definitely need to get that out of the way. Alright, put that in there. And we'll put this there. And then we can do this in here. Because we actually have plenty of the raw stuff just sitting there. So now we do that. We do that. We run this over there. Over there. We have both of them output like that. Which this actually isn't even outputting as fast as it needs to. So we can do, okay, that's outputting as fast as it can go. We're actually low on fluid because we're actually now low on ore. But that gets us way better ore. Now let's go look and see how we're actually doing over here on the belt. Yeah, we've got a lot more of them coming in now. It's actually backing up right there. These are actually going again, and we're low on those again. So we are definitely making that more than what we're using currently. So we're probably good on that. But I will venture to guess we are still going to need more and more of this rich fluid. So I think I'm going to go ahead, except I'm not going to do it in this video. I can show you guys in the next one. Well, actually, yeah. We're only at 37 minutes. Give me a minute. I am going to go ahead and revamp this a bit and throw it up there and see just how well we can get this actually running. So, give me a sec. Okay, I just realized this thing doesn't even need power. It just works off of the drills. And the drill has a fuel value. So this is really messed up. Anyways, be right back. Alright, let's see how this works. So the only thing I have to do yet is set up the provider chest here, or the requester chest here, to bring in the drills. So we need to tell this that we need drills. Keep 20 of them on hand. And I'll go set up the provider down there for it. But we've got 3 of these making stone, which is obviously enough. Probably more than enough. And then we have 4 of these crushing that stone down, which is making our crushed stone. Oh, we need to also do this. That's why we're not quite as fast running as I thought we would be. And we need to copy this, and we're going to need to paste it down to here. Take that out, paste that there. We can take that out of there, and we can just turn this, get it out of the way there. Not quite far enough. There, that'll take care of that. And we will obviously need to up this amount to 40, because we obviously don't have enough to keep that belt saturated, which we may have to up it even a little bit more, but we will find out, because they should be able to keep that full once it gets full. It shouldn't be a problem. So now this just needs an output. So we can do that, that, that. Now that'll keep that going. And we have two of these down here. I moved the storage chest that pulls them out, moved it down here to the end. So we won't have to worry about that if they ever back up a little bit. And I put in two of these that are running pretty decent. We may still need to put in another centrifuge. It looks like we actually need to put in a few more crushers for stone. Oh, I forgot to have that turned off so he didn't take it away from me. Let's go ahead and put two more in here. And then we can just do this. That'll be there. They'll bring in the crushers. And I can actually copy this and paste it, and then I won't have to set them. They'll already be set. Alright, so that one's running. Now these things, I may have to change this up just a little bit more, because those crushers really take a while making that crushed stone. We still have plenty over here. And we now have 2.5 of these running. Now we're back down to 1. Now we're back up to 3. So on average we have 1.5 to 2 of them running at a time. So I may have to change this up just a little bit. I don't even think this other stone one here is, or coal one here is needed. I think I may end up just putting another bank of these in here on this side and have it bring it up to the top there. Because we definitely need, let's see, if I do that, actually I should have copied that, like that, and then do this. And I need it coming in on this side. So where do I want to put that into? Up like this. Yeah, that's going to be a problem. I'm going to have to move this out of the way, which is okay. And then I didn't think I was going to need this many for crushing stone, to be honest. Yeah, give me a minute. Let me rework this again. Alright, let's see how this works. Put in a whole big old bank of them over there. Rerouted the belts a little bit. Looks like we're still keeping up on the stone with only 3 crushers up there to run it. I did go ahead and put in the storage chest for the drills, so they're bringing the drills up. And it looks like that's enough to keep all 4 of these centrifuges running. And they are killing my bots. Stop killing my bots. And our artillery is almost done, so I can start blasting away at those things. Alright, so these 2 are running pretty daggone good. And it looks like we're getting a decent amount in here now. We may need to upgrade this, but it looks like we've got enough stone that we can probably do so. We would have to move this down a bit to give us some more room, or we could always put another bank of these over on this side, and then we could just bring the I don't know. I think we're going to leave it run like that, because again, I think we're going to be good. Yeah, look at all that coming out of there. I think we should be good on that. It's got to resaturate that belt, and the belt's already getting backed up pretty well. So I think we'll be good with that amount right there for now. I do still need to get this one in here that we put in there. Apparently I do not have those set up for the logistics network. So I need to go check on that and set it up. But otherwise, I think we're doing pretty good. I do have to check and see why they're not getting those empty as quick as I feel they should. We may actually not have enough over here dealing with that. We may not have enough room over here for that. Let's go see. Those are keeping that pretty well full. Well, this is asking for 20 of them. We should probably up that amount as much as possible, so they can try to keep that full, because we want to always be running off of that amount, or off of those there. And it looks like we're running just fine. Oh crap. I never set this as a filter. So it actually looks like we may be running a bit low on those. So we might actually have to upgrade this to get us more of those. But again, once we get that belt saturated, we're probably not going to be using as many of them. And yeah, it's starting to get, and remember, we were only running one of these lines before. We're now running dual line, both sides of the line. So it's filling in a bunch of them. So we'll see how that keeps up. And also I'll get that other copper one set up so we can start running more copper up here and making rich from up here, which will also give us more of our uranium for making those cells to use up some of the thorium we have down here, which I'm pretty sure, yeah, we're completely full on thorium again. But I will work on that, and I will see you guys in the next one. Have a good one, and I will see you next time.